If I had a dime for every channel I saw going, woke is dead, and then for every property that's going out there and going full Harry Potter with their, like, Snape's a black guy now, Captain America's a black guy now, and now, well, Legend of Zelda's not going to be a black guy, but it looks like it's going to be a guy. That's a big problem right now. All right, please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things in the culture. No, woke isn't dead. DEI is not dead. They're working harder than ever. Yes, they don't control the government, and that is a problem for them, which is great, but they're seething more than ever. They're pushing harder than ever, and you got to remember, and there's a whole rule to the way that these people act, and it's like a law of physics. SJWs always lie. SJWs always double down, and SJWs always project. If you have that in mind, you know that this is going to be a fight that's going to continue forever. It's like we've said, if you've been here since 2014, the ride never ends. And because it never ends. You can have battles, victories, but this war, it's a spiritual war, really is what it is something that does continue forever, and we just have to keep fighting, and we have to keep pushing. A lot of people got, tired. They, a lot of very low energy people gave up on it this year. I've seen a lot of accounts change and a lot of YouTube channels change from culture war channels, and of course, calling out what these people have done in the industry to, I just want to play the games I like, man. I like this game. Expedition 33 is really, really good. It's actually, shocking the industry. And it's like, wait a minute, those are all Ubisoft and Tencent employees, and there's what do you mean it's shock? They are the industry. It's the same industry. What are you talking about? I've seen people turn their channels into news aggregators, like, the Switch is coming out, like you don't know that already. And I've seen people turn their channels into like game shows, to where it's like, we're gonna pivot to this now, and it's really, really sad. You just know those people were not in for the long fight, and this is a huge fight, and we do have to save the soul of America, save the soul of the culture in general, and the world, and that's our goal here. I'm glad you're here, guys, because this is the real deal. So please hit the like and subscribe button, and that's my preface here as we set all this up. Join us here. I am a fantasy author. My first Steam and Country series is really inspired by games like Zelda, Final Fantasy, the original ones, and I think you'll really like it. If you're a gamer, you'll enjoy this series. It's about an airship crew. It goes out adventuring, swashbuckling, fighting monsters, fighting a difficult war. It's got a lot to it and a lot of depth and a lot of heart. You'll enjoy it. It's in the description below if you want to support our channel and our artistic efforts. That's a thing we do here that a lot of others don't as well. Grab this today. It's a 6-book series. It's available on ebook, print, and audio to make it convenient for you. Thank you guys for reading. Appreciate you for being here. So a new rumor claims that Nintendo is looking at a male actor, Hunter Schafer, to play Princess Zelda in its Legends of Zelda film. This is the latest rumor. It comes from scooper Daniel Rickman at the Screen Time reporting. He says that this dude is reportedly being eyed to play Princess Zelda in a live-action Zelda. And here it is. There's the guy, everybody. And there's Zelda. Yay. He's a man. He pretends to be a woman. He appeared in HBO's Euphoria show, as well as the most recent The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. He's expected to play a part in the upcoming Blade Runner 2099 TV miniseries. And he made headlines in February because he melted down when the United States government identified him as a male on his passport. He said, "I don't give a F that they put M on my passport. It doesn't change anything about me or my transness. However, it does make life a little harder." From there, he declared, "This is getting very long, but I want to say trans people are beautiful. We never are going to stop existing, and I'm never going to stop being trans. A letter and a passport can't change that. F this administration." Next, he announced, "I really don't have an answer about what to do about this, but I feel it's important to share. This is real." Oh, so stunning and brave. Now, this is what's happening all over with this, and this has been the last 10 years. These people have gone out there, and their entire objective is to tell you that real reality isn't real, and you have to accept their fantasy reality as real. It's interesting as they're going into a fantasy setting like Zelda and doing something like this as well, and this is what they're attempting to do. But this is exactly what's happening. We saw this with the One Piece live action on Netflix as well, where there's that girl who's pretending to be a boy in there and is one of the main characters in it, and is another complete activist on that level. And everybody kind of ignored it because everybody likes One Piece. It was like, what's going on here? But they're doing this more and more. They're casting these actors And this is very different than like Shakespearean actors who, they'd play whatever part they'd play back in the day because, those people understood what a reality was. And playing something is not a reality. These are people who are trying to utilize this to get people who are Zelda fans, of course, youth who are playing these games especially, to buy into this radical and evil gender ideology. That's the entire intention of this, especially when you cast somebody like this. Princess Zelda as a character is like an ideal, is a person that Link is striving for. That is an ideal woman sort of character right here. When you cast this as a man doing this, this is an absolutely crazy thing that's going on in the culture right here. Now, this was met with a lot of pushback online last night. Everybody was posting about it, and so we can look at some of those reactions right here, Zelda, and just see where all this goes. But they're not going to do very well. Of course, this is what gets promoted. Imagine being so bigoted you can't see this as perfect casting for Zelda because you're a transphobe. Look at that, getting 4.1 million there. I think Dove Cameron should be Zelda. That's a great, that's a good casting idea right there. Born as a woman, Elvis features. Give Anya Taylor-Joy some Ozempic and some green eyes contacts, and she would be the perfect casting to play Zelda. Another one as well. Let's see. Society. If Andrew Schaefer gets cast as Zelda. Look at these people, these shills online. Who should be cast as Princess Zelda? I don't think Sydney Sweeney would make a great casting for that, but that's something that gets used on the internet. Look at this. There's so much of this. Ignore the transphobes. Hunter Schafer is Princess Zelda, and pretends that this dude's a actual dude. Amazing that this stuff is going viral on X like this stuff. Would have been the best Zelda choice easily. This is a great one right here. Link is a faithful Christian, and it originally was a Christian game if you don't know. Makes no sense to cast a man to play Zelda in a live-action movie. But like I said, the agenda is still here. Nothing has changed. As much as everybody, like I said, is pivoting on a lot of these channels, and it's because the reason is because the algorithms have been tweaked both on YouTube and on X to kind of damp down on culture war content because they know exactly what happened in the last election, and they don't want to have that be a large part of the culture anymore. And because of this, it is, of course, changing the way that all this is going on right here. Very, very crazy stuff. But I don't doubt that this rumor that Hollywood is casting this is true. This is the type of thing they do all the time. Remember, these rumors started, they're going to make a Silver Surfer a female, and everybody's like, it's just a rumor. Sure enough, if you've not seen the new Fantastic Four poster, we have that. We have a Pedro Pascal doing Mr. Fantastic as well. Absolutely crazy. Hollywood doubles down always, and they're going to keep doing so. They are evil. They want to fight you. They want to warp you to convince you that you can see a dude and then that's actually a woman, and they're going to continue to do so because this is who they are. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Really appreciate you guys being here. Check out my book for Steam and Country if you like some good fantasy action. This is going to be for you. It's in the description below. Thank you for supporting our books and our efforts. We'll be back soon.